Meet Linda Porter, 4'11", 72 years old, a fighter, battling Parkinson's disease.
You can make a decision to sit home in the chair and feel sorry for yourself, or you can get up and get out and move around and fight back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm fighting back. And you don't give up.
She's not alone. At this gym in Indianapolis, they've developed a way to attack Parkinson's with a training program based on boxing.
Now give me 10 of them. Ready? 1, 2.
Worldwide, at least 6 million people have Parkinson's, including everyone throwing punches here. In the program, nobody gets hit except the dummy. But everybody reports the effort is worth it.
It has slowed down the progression, and to tell the truth, I haven't, in the 4 years I've been doing it, I have gotten better.
All right, seconds out. Here we go. Round 2. And 1, 2.
Parkinson's is relentless. Over time, movement slows, stiffness grows, balance becomes difficult.
And 1.
Drugs can ease some symptoms for a while,
9, 10. Nice job.
but there is no cure. The disease often has a calling card, tremors in one hand. That's how it started for Linda.
I got it.
Thinking she had just a pinched nerve, she saw a doctor.
He said, "I'm just sorry to tell you, you have Parkinson's." And I was just stunned. I just could not believe it. It just didn't seem real. And he was very kind, but he said, "It's not curable, and it will only get worse."
But it didn't, not for her. After just 2 months hitting the gym and hitting everything hittable,
1, 2, 1, 2, elbow, elbow.
she says her symptoms became manageable.
You can tell the difference. I mean, it's so easy for me to hit this.
That's your right.
That's my right, yeah.
Well, let's see the left.
Yeah. It's harder. I have to work harder at it, but it's still
That's pretty good.
so much better than when I started here. Yes.
No one is sure what causes Parkinson's. This moment, from the 1996 Olympic Games opening ceremony, has convinced many people that boxing is to blame.
Muhammad Ali, who as Cassius Clay won Olympic gold in 1960.
The world watched Muhammad Ali, the most famous boxer of all time, struggling with the disease. Linda believes boxing, the rock-steady training program as it is called, has made her life with Parkinson's a lot better.
I'm a little shaky, but that tremor is gone. And actually, the last time I saw the doctor, he cut back on my medication. He said, your exercising is really making a difference.
Parkinson's is getting really old.
There is some evidence that this exercise program is effective. A handful of boxers were tracked over 2 years, their abilities compared to other people with Parkinson's who did other types of training. The boxers did well. Their balance was better. They could walk faster. They had more endurance. And they reported their overall quality of life was higher. More study is needed, but it may be that big, powerful punches, drills that emphasize balance, and the need for speed, quick movements, are especially suited for people with Parkinson's.
What's up, Gluteus Maximus?
At any level, no matter how far the disease has progressed. And this is a morale booster. People with Parkinson's are often discouraged, even hit with depression. But at this gym, where everybody is battling the same enemy, they eagerly work out together 3 times a week. People like 77-year-old Bert Steiner will box almost until they drop.
I can't move my feet very well, so to make up for it, I box harder.
Here we go. We'll go right leg first and...
Coach John Johnston signed up for this after his brother got Parkinson's.
I've been training people for about 20, 25 years, so and I think you know, I've gotten more satisfaction out of working with these people than anybody.
On our visit, we found a transplanted Canadian,
Let's go, hands up.
71-year-old Doug Wittich. He calls himself Kid Canuck.
Make sure you're breathing too, Doug, too.
What's it like when you throw those punches?
Beautiful.
Beautiful? Because?
Because it's solid. You've done it right.
Wow.
4-3. Bang, bang. That's
You know, when I came, I couldn't walk in here.
You couldn't walk?
I couldn't walk hardly anywhere, cane or crutches or whatever.
Now you can box.
And the boxing is a sidestep.
bang. Come on, Doug. 1, 2. Good. Hands up, hands up. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I'm done.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Coaches are coming from all over to learn about the Rock Steady program. By the end of the year, it will be available in as many as 200 gyms around the United States. And soon, one north of the border.
Okay, so like when you throw a punch, you turn your body into it and you catch.
Canadian Lita Mae Button, already a boxing instructor, went to Indianapolis to learn how to coach people with Parkinson's. The intensity of the workouts surprised her.
Did you see the last little competition? Like, you talk about competitive. Like, I've seen competitive in terms of recreation group, but like that was like a whole other level of competitive. Like, thank God it's non-contact because there'd be a lot of blood.
All right, people, are you ready?
We're ready.
I said, are you ready?
We're ready.
To rock steady?
The Canadian coaches will have to learn how to act like American drill sergeants. That's how Christy Rose Fulmer coaches.
My mom said to me, I can't believe you found a job where you actually get paid to be obnoxious. I was like, I know. Crazier I am, the more they love it. It's perfect for me.
That ought to get them going.
The craziness is deliberate. People with Parkinson's typically lose vocal strength, and swallowing problems can be deadly. The yelling, the emphasis on breathing while punching are part of the program.
I want them to be able to dislodge something if they get into trouble. That's a very common issue for people with Parkinson's disease is aspiration pneumonia, choking, and not a lot of people talk about that, but we do.
There are no knockouts here.
I'm so tired.
Research continues, but right now, Parkinson's can't be defeated.
There you go. Look at that. You got all those content.
I don't see myself in a wheelchair in 10 years. Of course, then I'm 82. I may not be here in 10 years, but if I am, I don't see myself in a wheelchair.
You might be here hitting this.
I might, yes. Take that, Parkinson's.
But Linda believes in boxing. She's in training 3 times a week for life.
Before, I worried a lot about Parkinson's and what would happen to me. But now that I go to Rock Steady, I just don't worry about it. It's taken the fear out of Parkinson's, and it gives us hope. That fear got replaced with hope. Probably see you next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Havard Gould, CBC News, Indianapolis.